What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, it's Kay Renee, and I'm here live with you on this Wednesday afternoon. It is 2:06, and I just want to say welcome to the Kay Renee Show, everybody. Yay for all the listeners out there, the support. I love you all for being able to tune in with me every day. Well, not every day, of course, not every day. But, just within the simple fact that you're there out there supporting me, and you're welcome to join me. I am live right now in the great city of Baltimore, and I would love to get your feedback and your comments on this topic today. I have a lot to discuss, and yes, like any other show, it's always going to be real. I'm always going to bring it, and I'm going to say what I want to say because of the fact that I can do that because it's my show. So like I said, welcome to the Kay Renee Show. I am your girl, Kay Renee, and I just, want to kind of get things started. I haven't talked to you all in a while. It's been a minute since my last interview that I did with Asking for Eyes, and that went off really great. So shout out to him, and hopefully you guys were able to pop over and check his website out. Look at the things that he does with his graphic designs for alternative clothing. And if you want to also look at his page, he has a page on Facebook as well. All right, so many of you know that we have a magazine, Full Bloom Magazine, and the creator behind that, of course, and publisher is Camille Marine. And if you're interested, we have 3 different editions out right now. So you can go to the website at fullbloommagazine.com. And on the home page, you can either purchase volume 1, 2, or 3. And the copies for the download, for digital download, is $4.99. And if you want the paper back, or the actual magazine itself with the pages that you can turn and flip through, it's $15. I know she said that she's going to be doing some type of sale with all of this coming up soon. So if you are interested, make sure you go over there, support us. We got a lot of good things in there from creatives and talents and artists that are here in Baltimore City and just within the DMV area itself. So, hey, we're doing things out here, trying to support the community, trying to look out for our people, and, just, showing love to everybody. So, want to also let you know that I wrote an article in our last edition, which is the 3rd edition, and it's the color issue, and it deals with color in the workplace. So the 3rd edition deals with all types of different color, and mine is a little bit more of a controversial topic, and you may like it and you may not, and if not, then of course we all have our own right to have our own opinions, but I would love for you to check that out. Again, if you want to reach me and chit chat with me or just see what I'm doing, you can keep up on my website. It is kayreneeshow.wixsite.com/KReneeShow. I'm on Facebook as Kelly Renee. That's Kelly with a Y, RENE. And you can also catch me on IG at _KReneeShow as well. I just wanted to kind of ask you all to do me a favor and to please keep me in prayer. I have submitted an application for a contest, and it's going to be through Spotify, and they're only picking 10 attendees to come to New York for an all-paid inclusive package for training on podcast and editing and ideation. It's just going to basically take us through the works, and whoever does well or the best will be chosen and will be a part of Spotify as well. So I'm really holding my breath for this, and I will not know any of the results of who's in and who's not until May 1st, when I receive an email from them to let me know. And the training then starts in June. So please, for the girl that you love to listen to and you love my topics and you have great things to say about them, especially with the feedback and the comments, keep your girl in prayer. Please, thank you. This would be a big deal for me. I'm also doing something a little out of my box, but something that is on my bucket list. and that is to do my first stand-up comedy show. And it's only going to be 5 minutes of fame. Of course, you get 15 minutes of fame. But in my case, for the first go-round, it's only a 5-minute set. And I will be doing that very soon. And it's going to be, of course, at an open mic night at the Charm City Comedy Factory. And I will keep you all posted on the date. So if you're here in Baltimore City, I would love for you to come out and support me and come listen to my jokes and see if I really have what it takes to actually, be a comedian. My students think I'm funny, and my coworkers think I'm funny. And a lot of times I'm just telling my life stories. I'm just telling you all how it went down, what happened. Maybe my face expressions actually helps the story pop a little bit more, but I'm just being me. That's all I can do. Just be myself. So hopefully you guys, like I said, once I give you the date, you guys can come on out and you can support me. So how's that sound? Oh, thank you. See, the love is in the air. The support is in the air. I really appreciate this. I really do. I couldn't do it without you guys. All the plays that I've had so far on my show, I'm just very happy to see that the numbers are increasing and people are really listening and sharing my episodes. And so I love it. I'm here for this. And this is what I was supposed to be doing, I think, in life. I think it's my calling. And I'm ready for everything to jump off for me so I can continue to make sure to hold it down for me and my son. That's my seed, my one and only. Love him to pieces. So like I said, I want to talk a little bit today. It's going to be a topic I think a lot of people are going to have an opinion about. Of course, it's going to hit home with a lot of people because as quiet as kept. I bet you I'm going to talk about a lot of you out there today. And I don't know you personally, and I'm over here and I'm not being seen and vice versa. I can't see you, but I think what I may say today is, like I said, it's going to resonate within you. Maybe people just because of how they, talk to you in conversation, they confide in you, and you may have actually given somebody advice on this issue, but it's something that has to stop, okay? I wanted to also give a shout out. It is Taurus season, so what up, Taurus? Yeah, another fellow earth sign of mine. I don't hate on the earth signs, Virgo's earth, Taurus is earth, Capricorn is earth, and it is your time to shine. And Taurus officially started April 20th and will end off May 20th. So today's horoscope for my bulls out there: someone may approach you today talking investments. This person may make whatever he's pushing sound like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But do remember the old proverb: if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If you're interested in what this person has to say, wait a few days and then check it out with an unbiased source. It always pays to be cautious. So that is for my Taurus today. So take that in consideration before you start making decisions. All right. So I wanted to, I don't want to know. I want to tell you a little bit about things that make me angry. Can't get through the whole list, of course, today, but I just want to touch on some points. I get irritated by selfish people. I get irritated by selfish people who think about themselves only. I get irritated by people who try to make a mark on you as territory, especially when you're not really interested in trying to be their property or their territory. And I'm not talking about a literal, an actual mark on you. I'm talking about it's not visual, but they try to block certain things in your life that comes in your way, shape, or form, so that it doesn't give you the opportunity to be who you are, expressing through your personality, mingle with other people. And so they kind of suffocate you in because of the fact that, again, they want to try to mark you to be theirs. If you've made no commitment to anybody in life, you don't belong to anyone but yourself. That's it. Example, if I was in a relationship, right, I would not be friends with my partner on social media because it arises and it brings up a lot of jealousy issues. I'm a very private person. Even if I decide to get in a relationship, nobody would ever know until I may happen to get married. And technically, you know what? I don't want to get married. I think maybe a long-term relationship would be great. Unfortunately, the way my life is right now, I can't even fathom to have a long-term relationship. It's a lot to juggle. Me being a single parent, me having a child who's very young and not capable of taking care of their own self right now. They need all of my attention and support. And, I'm raising a prince to become a king one day. And to juggling somebody, right now where I'm trying to get my career off the ground, it's just not in my cards. Now, some people can be a superwoman and do all of those things, and that's great. And I commend you all. I really, really do. I clap for you all. I do. I clap for you. And I admire you for what you're doing, because you're trying to still live a life for yourself and as well as for your child, especially if you are a single parent like me. But, I think what I want in my life, and I'm older, I'm getting older. And I think what I want to do is still things that I didn't have a chance to do. Travel, take trips with my girlfriends, be able to just kind of be out and about in different scenes and settings, getting a little bit more of the handle of the media world and business. And then I feel like when timing is right within my life, then I can handle being with another, besides just my son. Don't get me wrong, of course I do have fun and I do enjoy life, but right now, because until you have a child, you don't understand how much your life really changes, and it changes because of them. And I've had to do a lot of changes in my life because of the fact that I'm not just living for me, I'm also living for him. And I want him to be able to have what he needs, and mommy's not struggling, which, by the way, he told me today, because I have on a collared shirt, that it was a man's shirt. And we went from that episode of me trying to explain, no, I don't have on a man's shirt, to where he said, yes, I do. And then he told me I look like a boy. Like, really, son? But he's so honest, and I love it, because, without my blood running through those veins, he would have never said that. And that is something I would have probably have told my mother too if I was 2 years old, and very observative. All right. So I'm just saying, love you, baby. That is my love that's my life. That's my everything. All right. So on another note, do you know what AIDS stands for? And I know I just threw that out there, and I wanted to take a moment of silence because I wanted to give you a minute to think about, do you remember, or do you not know, or do you know what it means? Let me let you know what it means in case you don't. But first of all, if you're new to the show, let me ring the bell. Because my people and my fans know that when I ring that bell, this class is now in session, and I'm about to teach you something. And I hope after I explain this to you today, I hope if you are one of the people I'm talking about, I hope you don't continue to live your life the way that I'm about to break it down, and the ways of how you probably are living your life. AIDS, it stands for Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome. Okay? There is a rise in AIDS. And it's rising because of the way that we handle ourselves according to the people we encounter. Did you know that there are more than 20 types of STDs that are affecting more than 13 million men and women out here? Did you know that? I don't know if you knew that, but I just thought maybe I would let you know. Over 20 different types. It's going to get worse as I go through the show, so put your seatbelt on. The viruses, bacteria, and parasites, which are spread most often but not always through sexual contact. So let's basically get into this, right? let's talk about how dirty people really are. Let's really